Hi friends, welcome back to Mangalorean Taste Buds by Asha. Today I'll show you how I make mutton masala. Mutton masala recipe is a mouth-watering and a masaledar curry, the recipe which is made with red meat or mutton. You can use beef or chicken if you wish. If you are a fan of spicy dishes, then here is a delicious gravy that you must try at home. Mutton curry is a selected dish that has tender meat and goes well with all Indian breads such as tandoori roti, butter naan, and even garlic naan. You can also serve this with jeera rice, ghee rice, or just steamed rice. If you like this recipe of mine, do click the like button and give a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe. So let's check out the ingredients. Here I have taken 1 kg of mutton. You can take any meat of your choice. This is bone in. This is 1 large tomato, around 12 to 15 garlic pods, around 6 green chilies. They are quite spicy. 2-inch piece of ginger. This is 2 large onions, roughly sliced. This is 4 small potatoes cut into half. In a pan, take around 2 teaspoons of oil, add in the sliced onion and fry till the onion is nice and soft. See that the flame is on sim, otherwise the onion will tend to brown very soon. Keep on frying. It takes around 3 to 4 minutes on slow flame. At this point of time, add 1 teaspoon of cumin seeds, that is jeera, and keep frying. You can add salt if you wish. Add in the garlic, ginger and green chilies and fry till you get a nice aroma of the fried onions, ginger, garlic, everything. It will take around another 4 to 5 minutes on slow flame. Now you can add in the chopped tomatoes. Tomatoes also I have roughly chopped them. Once you add the tomatoes, the masala will be mushy. Add salt so that the onions and tomatoes sweat and fry faster. This is around 8 to 10 almonds and 8 to 10 cashews. These are optional, but I do add it. Fry till everything is well cooked and mushy. In all, I took around 10 to 12 minutes on slow flame. Now at this point of time, add 2 teaspoons of coriander seeds. If you wish, you can add coriander powder also, but since I will be grinding this, I added the whole seeds. Fry till you get a nice aroma of the masala. Now in a pressure cooker or the cooking pot, add around 2 tablespoons of oil. Fry the potatoes. You just have to fry them lightly. It should not be cooked because we will be cooking it with the meat later on. Just for a minute or so, remove it on a plate and keep it aside until we use it later on. Now in the same oil, you can add the rest of the ingredients. We start with the meat first. Add the meat and fry it well for a couple of minutes. The meat will release a little water and by now it will turn pale in color. Once the meat is fried for a couple of minutes. Then you add the whole spices. This is around 7 to 8 cloves, 3 pieces of cinnamon and 10 to 12 peppercorns. Fry well with the spices. This is Kashmiri chili powder and turmeric powder. 1 teaspoon turmeric powder, 2 teaspoons of Kashmiri chili powder. Add it along with the meat and spices and keep on frying for another couple of minutes. By now the water has dried up and you can see oil separating from the sides. At this point of time, add in a little chopped coriander leaves, around half a cup. Fry well till it is nicely mixed with the meat. Now add in the ground masala. I have not used much water while grinding. Give it a nice good mix. Keep on stirring for another 2 to 3 minutes. See that the flame is on slow. If you increase the heat, it will get burnt at the bottom of the pan. At this point of time, you can add water. Now it depends how thick or runny you want the gravy to be. Add around 3 bay leaves. I have added around a cup of water, and now I will allow the mutton to cook for a couple of whistles. It depends on the meat. Cook till the meat is 90% done. See, my meat is 90% done. And the gravy is also quite thick. At this point of time, you can add in the potatoes. Like I said, potatoes are optional, but I do add it in my meat as we prefer them in our meat dishes. Give it a nice good mix. Add in a teaspoon of kasuri methi powder. This is slightly roasted. It brings out a nice flavor to the gravy. By now your potatoes and meat is done. Add in the remaining chopped coriander leaves. You can see the meat is come to a nice rolling boil. Switch off the flame. Best served with rotis or rice. I hope you will give it a try. I'm sure you will enjoy this recipe of mine. Thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel, and do not forget to click the bell icon to get notified as and when I upload a new recipe. The list of ingredients is given in the description box below. So my dear friends, hope you have enjoyed this quick and yummy recipe. Stay tuned for more such interesting recipes. Till we meet again, check out my other recipes at Mangalorean Taste Buds by Asha. Bye, see you soon with a new interesting recipe.